Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, verse 11. Kshetra Kshetranya Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, Hey Arjuna, have single pointed devotion on me. He said, Maicha Ananya Yogena Bhakti Rabya Bicharini. So, yeah, not like a Vivachari, but a chaste woman. You must have bhakti only towards me, not on anything else. Then he said, Be alone. That does not mean lonely. There is a huge difference between these two words. Be alone. Avoid the company of people. That is what Bhagwan Krishna says. But the correct understanding of the verse seems to be avoid the company of bad people. Be in satsanga always. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 10. Now verse 11. Adhyatmanyana nityatvam tatvajnanarthadarsanam yedat jnanamidhi proktam ajnanam yadatonyatam. Bhagavan already in chapter 10 verse 32 said, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Hey Arjuna, among the knowledge or sciences, I am the science of the self. This already Bhagavan said in chapter 10, verse 32. This verse brings out the importance of knowledge and practice. In any field, you take any field, whether lawyer or doctor or any field, knowledge is one thing and practice is another thing. Science also, theory is there, practical is there. As I understand, living the values hitherto mentioned by Bhagavan Krishna is the means to reach the goal, that is self-realization. Mere knowledge is no use, it is a waste. Realization, practice is important. An ounce of practice is better than tons of knowledge. An ounce of practice is better than tons of knowledge. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says the word Nityatva means constantly engaged in something with total commitment. Constantly engaging in something with total commitment. He quotes Shruti Vakya, which says, Shravana has to be done repeatedly. You have to hear it. The more one hears it, it becomes clearer and clearer. First, become a mature person by attaining the qualities mentioned by Bhagavan. Whatever qualities he has said in the previous verses. Then you will become a mature person. Then he says, with the help of a guru, move in that path. A seeker constantly exposes himself to the teaching, reflects upon it, analyzes his understanding with people who have the same interest, and shares with the others who want to know. So, whatever Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, at least partly, I think we are following it, knowingly or unknowingly. With the blessings of the Gurus, we are doing it daily. What he says, a seeker constantly exposes himself to the teaching. We are exposing ourselves to the teaching daily. Reflects upon it. To a certain extent, we are doing it. Analyzes his understanding with people. This, of course, not much, but to a certain extent. And shares with others who want to know. So, almost, I think, unknowingly with the blessings of the Gurus, we are doing it daily. Constant exposure and thinking of this Vidya is required. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Tattva Jnana is Atma Jnana. its result is moksha. If the result is kept in mind, then the means are not difficult. It is always there. If you love the result of certain things, or if you have a burning desire, then the means, you will not mind the difficulties. Climbing the Everest will be like eating the alwa. If a person is interested in climbing Everest, whatever difficulty he faces, he feels it is a wonderful experience. Here Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara, who says, when the values are cultivated, a person gets matured. This becomes a cause for Tattva Jnana. The result of Tattva Jnana is moksha. That is release from samsara. When the end goal is kept in view, the commitment to the pursuit of the knowledge, that also increases. And one is ready to do anything and everything to achieve that goal. The example I could think of is, as a normal human being, we love money. We suffer a lot. Morning 8 o'clock, in spite of the huge traffic, we rush to the office. Till night 12 o'clock, we work, come back, sleep, and then again start. You won't eat the food also sometimes. Skip the food. Meeting, meeting, meeting. So the end is money. But we won't be minding the troubles that we are undergoing to achieve that. But money cannot last for long. For some time it will be there. I am not saying don't go earn money. So that will be a stupidity. Even I am not doing it. As an householder, you are supposed to earn money and take care of your family and whomsoever you can help. I won't say you go and do this thing or that thing. Whomsoever, in your opinion, deserves to be helped, you must help. So that is the way I look at it. Atmajnana is living the values given by Bhagwan. Tattva Jnanartha Darshanam means seeing or experiencing the truth of that knowledge. Swami Chinmayananda says, learning is different from practice. Mere learning is of no use. A seeker should try to live the values at all levels of his personality. That is what he says. Saint Tiruvallur also says the same thing. Karka kasadara, karpavai katrapin nirka adarkutaga. Wonderfully put by Saint Tiruvallur. You have to stand up for what you have learned. Mere bookish knowledge is not enough. You have to live the values. Karka kasadara. When you learn, you have to learn without living anything. There should not be any doubt. Arjuna is again and again asking Bhagwan Krishna, whatever is doubt. And Krishna is also explaining to in depth. Nothing is left. Karka kasadara. Even in this chapter, not even one value is left. Karka kasadara, without any doubt. Karpavai, whatever you want to learn. Katrapin, after you learn, you don't stop there. Nirka adarkitaha. Stand according to the values which you have learned. Wonderfully put by Saint Tiruvallur. Similarly, Atma Vidya, that is the self in me, the self in all, or Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, everything is Brahma. Merely saying or repeating this 1,000 times a day, I am not saying, Gurus, Acharyas are saying, it is a complete waste of time. Did you at least try to live one moment of it? That is the question. Swami Chinmayananda says, the values one should practice is the destination of the goal, that is knowledge. Once the values are attained, the knowledge is realized. Even if you read the news about Mahakumbh Mela, which is happening now. Daily you are reading the newspaper. You have how many crores of people are taking dip and where people have gone, how many beautiful things are happening, what is the light show that is happening. Everything you are reading. And you have thorough knowledge, let us assume. But that will not give the experience of taking a dip in Triveni Sangam. You can read about it. What is the use? So similarly, knowledge about the values is not enough. Living the values is important. Adi Sankara in Viveka Chudamani says, a disease cannot be cured by merely repeating the name of the medicine and without consuming that medicine. You just repeat when you have a headache, sari down, sari down, sari down. You repeat it. What is the use? Unless you take that medicine. Without direct realization, merely uttering the word Brahman, none can be liberated. This is what Adi Shankara says. He asks, without realizing the real nature of self, how can one achieve full liberation? It is only a waste of time. Adi Shankara gives a beautiful example here. He says, a treasure hidden deep below the earth can be brought out only when the exact location is known. Then you have to undertake the excavation. Then you will remove all the sand, mud, stones, and all the other things which are covering that treasure. You remove everything. You have difficulty, but there is a treasure inside it. So after that, removing it, you will take the treasure out. Similarly, the pure truth of the self lies in our bosom. It can be known by the instructions of a guru. Guru is important. Without guru, nothing can happen. So guru is important. But the study should be followed by reflection, meditation, etc. We have already seen supreme functioning through Maya is creator of total universe. The supreme functioning through Maya is creator of total universe. The same supreme functioning through vasana layers in individual is the individual ego. The supreme in us is covered by various layers of vasanas, and these vasanas can be removed only by living the values given by Bhagwan Krishna. By living the values, the treasure in us, the supreme, can be realized. Bhagavan says, all these values enumerated above, that alone constitute knowledge. Edat jnanam idi proktam. Ajnanam yadatonyata. All the other things. At the same breath he says, all the other things. The opposite of all this is ajnana. That is what Bhagwan Krishna says in verse 11. Again verse 11. Adhyatmajnana nityatvam tatvajnanartha darshanam yedat jnanamidhi proktam ajnanam yadatonyata. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana